Hello, everybody. This is Earl Dixon, the Bitcoin Man. And once again, God bless me to be here another day for you. That's right. And I'm back. I'm bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. That's right. That's right. No illness, no sickness right now. And I'm excited to be here to share the knowledge that I have acquired in the online marketing crypto space. So one goal that I have is teaching people how to literally be able to make money from your phone. You should be able to pay your light bill, water bill, cable bill, internet bill, um, your mortgage payment, your property taxes, your car payment, your insurance. You better pay all of that from your phone. These devices are capable of paying all of your bills if you got it. Everybody say system. Come on. Everybody say system. Come on, y'all, help me out. If you got a cell phone and you got a system that brings money back into the community, as opposed to taking money out of the community, you can make some money. You can pay all of your bills. So it's happening, and we're pioneering the space. And we got an ecosystem, and we're plugging into systems that allow us to make that money. Now, tonight we have a system that we introduce into the world. Okay, it's kind of like being an Amway in 1959. They got 30 million active affiliates today since 1959. And we already know that jobs are being what? Jobs are being displaced. Jobs are being displaced. I went into a Walmart and I saw a machine scrubbing the floor with no person on the floor scrubber. It was bumping the floor with a steering wheel and wasn't nobody on it. I was like, wow. I was like, that is truly amazing. That's truly amazing. And then you go into Lowe's. I'm just doing this to open up. I'm just doing this to open up. And I'll go into Lowe's. When I get into Lowe's, you know, you go to the check counter now. And when you get to the checkout counter, you don't have to wait for an attendant no more. Right? They just simply, you just scan yourself and keep on going. Okay? Oh man. All right now. Ooh. I just got something to come across my desk. I'll share it with you guys later on. Y'all bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me for 1 second. Let Helen in the room. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, we're here. So as I was saying, you know, let me get back to the panel. All right, now I got some new people. I got some people in the room, but I need some help doing this presentation. How would your life be?
You need your help.
If you literally could use your cell phone device and be able to make.
Don't be saying a word. You didn't want to ask me.
Hold on a minute.
Ask it whatever you want to ask.
All right, so I had to mute somebody out because they didn't understand that we're doing a professional presentation tonight, and they came to the Zoom with a lot of noise in the background. Guys, we're working. This is serious business here. So please, when you come to the Zoom, please do some housekeeping and know that you got a serious presenter here that's trying to get you paid. And we're serious about our business. Now, let me say this to you guys. Amazon started selling books. And then Jeff Bezos had an idea, something other than books, and he solved the problem. People going online now to shop, and he making $215 billion a year. That's the kind of money he's making. So he solved the world's problem. Airbnb is the idea where you can set up your own house and you can rent your house out, and you can literally make $5,000 to $10,000 a month renting your house out. If you rent it by the day, Airbnb, they don't own no houses. And then we got Uber. Uber came up with an alternative to taxi cabs. And they're making billions of dollars and they don't own no cabs. Then they got something called FinTech. That's why I'm here tonight, financial technology. FinTech, financial technology. Financial technology is doing $27 billion a year right now. And the technology they're talking about is these things. PayPal made $17.1 billion off of your money last year. This wasn't their money, it was your money. The same device that you're using to send me money through PayPal, they make $17 billion off of you. It's called financial technology. That's why I'm here. I'm a computer engineer by trade. I love technology, and I know where the industry is going, and I want you to be a part of it. Do you know that Cash Out made $1.1 billion last year off of your money, and they don't own none of that money? That's called fintech. We're getting right into the presentation. I'm going into the presentation. I'm just giving people time to get here so they won't miss this. This is the opening right here. So we are pioneering this space because digital divide is real. It's about those who know and those don't know, those who have it and those who don't have it. Do you know I watched an article today that said that by the end of 2022, that Tron, most of you guys got Tron, that Tron will be anywhere, and Peter posted the article. It said that Tron could literally, by the end of 2022, be anywhere from $1 to $5 a coin. And it said that Tron could literally also, by the end of 2025, be at least $10 a coin. How many of you guys got Tron in your wallet right now? Unmute yourself if you got some Tron and say, I got some Tron.
I got Tron.
Got some Tron. You got some Tron. You're sitting on a digital asset that can literally change your financial position. So I'm telling you right now, Peter, are you here right now, Peter? Unmute yourself, Peter.
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
All right, so Peter, I see you've been posting all day, Peter, because you have tapped into this system that allowed you to turn 300 into 600. Now, I'm just gonna ask you a question. How long you been doing this program?
Oh, I joined right first day when we opened as a team. I joined you right away.
That was like last Saturday.
Last Sunday.
Ain't been a week. Haven't been a week yet.
Yes.
Have you got to see? Did you turn 300 into 600? Yes or no?
Yes, I did in 24 hours.
Oh my God. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me make sure. Wait a minute. Did you do it on your phone or a laptop? What did you do it on?
Laptop.
You literally put $300 in this program, this system, and then within 24 hours, it paid you $600. Is that right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Awesome program.
So guys, this is a wonderful test because I did it. I did it on Saturday and Monday. Listen, this is amazing because I shared it with Peter, and Peter got his 600 before I did. Did you know you ain't got your 600 before me?
Yes.
You even went to the $10,000 board before I went, and I shared the program with you. Am I lying?
Yes.
Yeah, this is amazing. So guys, it's something called social capital. And it's all about you getting your people plugged into the system. I want to ask Peter, does the system work?
Work perfectly.
You got your wife in this?
Yes, sir.
Is she on her way to turning 300 into 600?
She's on a pay line. She's waiting to fill up bottom 4 spots, I believe.
4 spots, and she will have her $600, right or wrong?
Yes.
And she came in when? The same night?
Same night.
And she 4 people away from bringing them to this platform where she gonna have her 600.
Yes.
So guys, so let me kind of break this down for y'all for a second. Then Peter, I want you to talk about that article you sent me in a few minutes. I'm coming back to you because we sit on the gold mine with the information in our ecosystem. I told you that I did a Zoom. It says you got to be a part of the ecosystem. So I'm gonna share a program with you tonight, and I don't want you to make this program difficult. So I'm gonna share it my way before we go to the recording with Mark Hammond, because he's a great presenter, great orator, and I'm gonna put him right in front of you. But let me give it to you in summary. So imagine that Peter went to the bank. Y'all hear me now? And Peter put $300 in the ATM machine in South Dakota. And when Peter put the 300 in, it kicked 600 out. So you got the 600, right or wrong, Peter?
Yes, right, instantly.
Okay, now Peter could either share that or keep it to himself. Just walk away with the 600. That's all he could just literally walk away and to be done. Because once you get that 600, that $600 is literally yours. Is that your money, Peter? Can you spend it?
Yes, you can spend it. You can do anything you want it.
You don't have to put no more money back into the system, right?
No.
No more money back into the system.
No.
Okay, so if you choose to take the 600 out of the ATM machine and go to Sam's Club and buy some food at Sam's Club, that's your money.
Yes.
Okay, now, guys, but let me tell you what Peter decided to do. Because this system says that if you bring 2 people to the same ATM machine, that now he qualified to get 10,000 as opposed to getting 600. Am I lying, Peter?
Yes, what I did,
Yeah.
I converted those $600 to 2 vouchers and brought 2 new members, and they send me cash flow.
Wow. You took your 600 that you got, which was your money, and you bought back instead of this guy. We get paid in USDT. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Because nobody's teaching UPNOMIX the way I'm teaching it. Nobody's doing it this way. Not even more Amlin. I love the guy. So Peter took he paid in. What currency did you pay in with?
Was a Bitcoin.
He paid in with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin only charged him like $20. So he put in 320, got 600 out, and then he could choose to hold on to the Bitcoin. Listen, no, they pay you in USDT. Let me get that straight right now. You don't get paid out in Bitcoin. They pay you in USDT. Now, Peter could have held on to the USDT, sent it to another wallet, turned it to any crypto he wanted to, or he could have turned it to Bitcoin and sent it to his cash out and got cash. But let me tell you what he used the system. He bought a voucher. See, it costs you about $320 to get started. So Peter used the money, the USDT, the 600. He bought 2 coupons. We call them vouchers. And he brought 2 people in, and they sent him the cash. How did they send you the money, Peter?
Cash out.
They sent him $300 each in cash out, and he turned his voucher, his USDT into cash by using cash out to cash out of this program. Am I lying, Peter?
No.
So guys, so listen, so this system pay you money, and he turned his $600 in USDT into cash. He got the money. Now, Peter could have walked away and been done. But if you share it with 2 people, if you bring 2 people back to the same system, tonight I'm calling the ATM machine. Your phone can literally become a virtual ATM machine. If you bring 2 people back to the same system that Peter did, he said, Earl, come on, let's go. I said, what you talking about? Let's go to the ATM machine. Got an ATM machine. You put 300 in, it kicks out 600. He shared with 2 neighbors. He shared with me. I go to the ATM machine. Guess what it did? It kicked out 600 for me. I got the money. And guess what I did? Hold on. So then Peter shared it with who? Your wife, Danker. Did you share it with Danker?
Yes.
Okay, so now she's in a position to get her 600 out of that same machine, right or wrong?
Exactly, same.
Okay, now you qualified with 2 people. So when you did that, what did it qualify you to do in our system?
What qualify me?
Yeah, what did it qualify you to do next? What can you get next?
To bring 2 people in to qualify me to get out of $600 board to get on a $10,000 board.
And you can get $10,000 not just one time, but over and
over.
Okay,
yes.
So guys, so that's a program in a nutshell. Listen to me. Go to the system, drop 300, get your 600 out, and be your own testimony. I got my testimony. Let me tell you what I did. I brought my son in on Saturday, and on Wednesday, my son got 600 out the same ATM machine that Peter got his money out of. He's 18 years old now. That's my son. And it worked. So then I went and shared it with somebody else. Okay. Now I'm qualified to get $10,000 out the same machine. That's it. I could walk away and never share it with nobody. But how you gonna get turn 300 to 600 and not gonna tell your neighbor? That's it in a nutshell. Now let's go to the presentation. I'm gonna bring up Mr. Hammond. Before I do that though, I want Peter to do something. Before I do that, because I'm a cryptocurrency expert. And I don't just show people how to make money with a phone. I give them secrets and nuggets that can make you a millionaire if you follow the knowledge and the wisdom that God gave me. Now, Peter is a part of our ecosystem, and you shared an article with us today on Tron. What is the prediction for Tron within the next couple of years, Peter?
I read, and actually I posted on a group, and they saying could hit end of the year up to $1, next 2-3 years up to $20 to $30.
Yeah, I mean, they said it could probably go to $1 and then to $5 in that article. So guys, I don't know how many Tron you got right now, but I'm gonna tell you it's on sale. Trust me, it's on sale. Do you know how much Tron you can literally get if you get this $300? You go buy Tron right now, and Tron goes up to $1 a piece. You go buy $300. Let me do this for y'all real quick. Let me just do this, because we're not here to play. Let's just say you went over and you took your $300 profit. Right now, watch this, I'm going to the calculator. Let's look at the price of Tron, because I'm gonna give you this value, then we're going to the presentation. Let me go to Coin Market Cap, because I'm here to educate people. I want people to get free. I'm excited about making money from my knowledge and working on a phone and a laptop. There's no more reason for you to do a 9 to 5 with the knowledge that we have in this community. Let's put in Tron, T-R-O-N. And our ecosystem is not just about Earl Dixon, it's about the people in our ecosystem. So what's the price of Tron? Right there, 5.6. That's 5.5 cents. So if you take $300 out of this program, which is your profit, and you walk away, let me show you what you can do. Let me go to the calculator. Nobody shares this, nobody teaches this like I do, because I love y'all. And I want people to have a reason to come to our ecosystem and get paid. Now you take $300, and you divide it by 0.056. How many Tron you gonna get? $300 divided by point, and just hold on to it at least another 12 months. Y'all listen? Are y'all listening? Y'all getting the tip, right? Y'all getting the tip, right?
We're listening.
0.056. This how many Tron you gonna have right here for that $300 that you listen. You got 5,357 Tron. That's if Tron go to $1. How much money you got? If Tron go to $1 in the next 12 months, how much money you gonna have off of your 300?
5,357.
This is real, guys. This is real. This is real. And the only thing you did was put 300 in, they gave you 600 out. That's your money. But the question is, what you gonna do with that money? You can do anything you want to. But let's just assume that Tron, because Bitcoin goes up to 100,000 before the end of this year, and Tron go to $5 a coin. Look what you got. And the system gave you the money. Look, please tell me how much money that is.
26K.
That's $26,000 off of the money. That's house money. That's your profit. You get your 300 back, plus you take the 300 and you put it in Tron, and that's what you can make. If Tron hit $5, that's what you're gonna make. Now let's go to the video and do the presentation. Peter, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for bringing the information over and sharing the information with us about Tron and where Tron is going. It's a digital asset, and we're here to acquire as many digital assets through these systems as we possibly can, so we can build wealth for our planet. Now, guys, I'm going to just first ask, do we have any new people? Do we have any new people in the room tonight? Any new people in the room tonight? Any new people? Please let me know if there is any new people in the room.
I'm new.
What's your name?
Helen.
What's your name?
I'm Helen.
This Helen Smith? Helen Smith?
Yeah.
How you doing, Helen? How you doing, Helen?
Good. What about you?
Girl, I'm excited. Don't you see the excitement on my face?
Yes, I do.
I'm excited about helping people because we're in a great position right now. We're at a great place. We're at a great place. And with this system that we're introducing tonight, it's called UPNOMIX. I gave it to you, the 5-minute version. Put your money in the ATM machine, get 600 out. You can invite 2 of your friends to go back to the same ATM machine to get their $600 out. And if you do that, it puts you in a position to go back and get $10,000 out of the ATM machine the next time.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got to explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
I did. That's what I just did. I did it. That's the 1 minute version of the system. So we have a system that allows you to come in and take dumb money, which works for the bank. The bank makes $3,333 off of every 100 you put in. And then instead of you leaving that money in the bank to get less than 1% a year, somebody got some noise. And instead of leaving that money in the bank, you put into this system. Peter just did it. In 24 hours, he had $600. Peter, unmute yourself again because Helen won't hear. Unmute yourself one more time, Peter, and tell Helen, did the system give you 600 after you put 300 in?
Yes, Helen did it.
And how long did it take you to do it?
24 hours.
Okay, and I put 300 in, and I got $600 out. My son, my 18-year-old son, put 300 in, and he got $600 out. Got that? So,
okay, I hear you.
So the machine is kicking out money. The question is, how could you go to the machine, which is UPNOMIX, and put in 300 and get 600 out and not bring 2 friends? Now, the system say if you share the goodness of what happened to you with 2 people, that's what I did. I did it, and I shared it with 2 of my people. They shared it with 2 of their people, and I looked up and I had $600. Now I'm in a position to get $10,000 the next time, Helen.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you,
That's it.
girl. Look, I gotta go get Bobineau. I'll be back.
All right, that's it. That's it. So you bring them to the Zoom? Helen. Helen gone, y'all.
Well, I'm new, Mr. Big.
What's your name? Who is this?
This is Sunshine, Miss Green.
What's up? What's up, Sunshine? You ready to get started, baby?
Yep, and I got my mama looking at it too.
Okay, Mama Green, Bitcoin Man is here for you. I'm so excited. Y'all got plugged in tonight. Guys, I'm just telling you that the bank is open. And while Helen go get her 2 people, it's like you getting a stimulus check. And Barack Obama says, he's the president. He said, listen, I'm gonna give you a stimulus check. He said, but in order to get your check, this is what you gotta do. He said, you gotta go to your local bank. And when you go to your bank, all you do is open the door and you put $300 on the pile of money. Let me show y'all. We're waiting for Helen to go get her people. Watch this right here. I'm gonna show y'all. They say all you gotta do when you get to the bank is to put $300 on top. And when you put $300 on top, you're gonna leave the bank. And when you leave the bank, hold on. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. Can y'all see my screen? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Y'all see my screen? Y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
What do it say? What do it say?
UPNOMIX, learn what we do, master it, and
Become your own bank.
become your own bank.
Yeah, it's UPNOMIX. 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 Learn what we do, master the concept, and become your own bank. That's it. Now, imagine Barack Obama telling you that if you come into the bank and everybody say put 300 on the top.
Put 300 on the top.
On the top. You leave the bank, you come back, they're gonna contact you, tell you in our matrix. When they push you through, you're gonna get a notification. You're gonna get an email telling you got $600. So in order to get your 600, you got to put the $300 on top. Y'all see the money? Do y'all see the money? Do y'all see the money? Mark McGuire says, "Show me the money." Do you see the money?
Yes.
You see the money.
You see the money right there. So you put 300 on top. They're gonna call you until you got 600 just by plugging into the system. And then Barack Obama said, once you get your 600, if you go and share it with 2 people to bring 300, put it on top, it qualifies you to come in the bank. You don't have to bring no money back to the bank. You don't have to put 300 on top. But if you just bring 2 people in to put their 300 on top so they can get 600, you'll qualify to come back to the bank. It's going to let you know when you get, they're going to send you an email and tell you you got $10,000. How easy is that? How easy is that?
That's fine.
That's the system.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Now we got more components because as you bring your friends in, some are gonna fall on your left, some are gonna fall on your right. And you're gonna have a binary. And they're gonna pay you based on the side that you bring more, the least amount of your friends who share. Listen, you're gonna have friends who share with friends on your left, you're gonna have friends that share with friends on your right. And they're gonna pay you on your binary based on the least amount of people on the right side or left side. Every freaking week you're gonna get paid. How about that? How about everybody say extra money?
Extra money.
Extra money. That's extra money. That's real. That's real. So now, Helen will be coming back in a minute. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. All right, I'm gonna take you over right now, share the presentation with you, and we ask questions at the end. All right, here we go. Let me turn the sound on. We're going to the video. And I like excitement. I'm not a born presenter. I like to get my people excited. Hold on. Y'all let me know if y'all can see. Hold on. My screen. Hold on. Let's go over here. Can you see my screen right now or you cannot?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to YouTube and bring up our guests. YouTube. All right, hold on a minute. I'm going to pull up myself on YouTube because I got the video waiting for you for the presentation.
If you want to make more money with ClickBank, then
hold on. All right, let me go find the video. This is how you can get access to the video to share with your people. So you follow the leader, you go to YouTube, you put in Earl Dixon, and you're gonna be able to go to my page. And the first thing I'm gonna show y'all is this. Before we go to the presentation, you gotta see this because it's 5 minutes and I'm gonna take you right into the presentation. I'm gonna show you why you need to be doing this program. Please take a look at this.
It's proof that the value of your cash
Hold on a minute. Let me let somebody in.
is slowly withering away. That $1 invested at 2% in.
All right, now, I just let somebody in the room. We pause the video. Y'all see that? What's that word you see in front of you? Inflation. Do y'all see the word inflation? Or y'all can't see the word? Help me out, somebody.
Inflation.
Inflation. We're at the right place. Now, guys, so I want you to look at why you need to do this.
I see it. Come on, mama.
I need you to see why you need to do this system, because the banks are robbing you. UPNOMIX allow you to be able to become your own bank. If you follow the system, you can pay more money in 1 month than you can in 10 years at the bank. So pay attention to what the banks are doing with your money. Then we're going straight into the presentation.
It's proof that the value of your cash is slowly withering away. That $1 invested at 2% in 1913 would now be worth $7.24. More than 600% return versus a near total loss.
The US dollar has gone from being worth $1 to now being worth about 4 cents. So that's, 96%.
Now I want you to pay attention. This man is telling you that in the current economic state that we're in, well, not with just regular inflation, but under hyperinflation. Before we went to hyperinflation, the dollar was only worth 4 cents. We're in hyperinflation now. The dollar did not just die by 2%, it's dying as of March by 15% a year. Now pay attention, because now that you got a little bit of information that the dollar's only worth 4 cents, when you come to UPNOMIX, the bank was only giving you 1%. But you come to UPNOMIX, we're gonna give you 100% on your money. Pay attention to what you're going to see.
Percent of its original value. And it's a direct result of government control.
Governments don't create money from thin air all alone. You play a key role in the magic money machine.
It's not really the central banks that are the problem. I mean, they're part of the problem, but the real problem is that we've given the power to create money to the same banks that caused the financial crisis.
We put our paychecks and savings into a bank account and draw from it as we need it. The banks are custodians of our money. Right? Wrong. It is now the property of the bank on their balance sheets. They can do just about anything they want with it. For example...
Now, stop right there. I want somebody to tell me what you just heard them say. When you put that money in the bank, whose money is that once you put your money in the bank?
Thanks. Their money, they can do whatever they want with it.
That's it. I'm just teaching tonight, because we got a system that allow our money to be our money. Peter put his money in, and when Peter put his money in, Peter was able to get his money out. And Peter was able to turn it into cash because he chose to turn it into cash. But he could have left it in crypto, and he could have let it grow. He didn't have to bring it back into cash. That was a choice for him. Now, once you put that money in the bank, it don't belong to you no more. Now, watch what they say that they're gonna do with your money and how much they're gonna say they make off your money. Pay attention, y'all.
Create new money.
Hold on.
Anything they want with it. For example, create new money. Here's how. Your bank account shows $100, but the bank only holds $3 and loans $97 to Bob to buy something. In the bank's computers, you still have $100 in your account, but Bob now has $97 of new virtual money in his account. Just digits on a computer screen. There's no cash, no gold, or anything else backing up the new numbers in Bob's account. Just his promise to pay it back. This is new money created as debt. When those $97 are spent, say in a shop, the shop owner deposits into another bank, and it is lent out again, and again, and again. And each of these people have numbers in their accounts showing that they own this money. So your original...
I had to stop. Whose money is in their bank accounts?
Our money.
That's your money, guys. Your money is in Bob's bank account. Now pay attention to what you're going to see. The bank gave your money to Bob and the other Bobs around the world, and you can't even get a signature loan on your name right now. You cannot go in the bank. Watch what you're going to see. You put $100 in and watch what they're going to do with it, but you can't even go to the bank and get a signature loan on your money. Watch this.
$100 has multiplied. Now there are over $3,300 in the system. This process of loaning out far more money than a bank actually has as cash on hand is called fractional reserve banking.
Now, did y'all hear that? Now, you heard that, right?
Right.
So you put in 300. No, you put in 100 and the bank makes 3,333. Now, just tell me something real quick. Is that fair?
No.
And they're paying you less than 1% a year. Did you know that you work, you give your life for them dollars. Then you put your money in the bank and they're making 3,000% on every 100 you have ever. That's 3,000%. Now, what? Now let me tell you what Peter just did. Instead of putting his money in the bank, he took his money out the bank. He brought it into our system. Now, if he had put it in the bank, I'm gonna show y'all something. If he had put that money in the bank, y'all know that it made $9,999 off of his $300. Do y'all know that?
Nah, I do.
I want y'all to put, I want you to round your mind. I want y'all to listen to what I'm trying to teach. If he had took that same he took the 300 out the bank. That means they were gonna make $9,999 on his money. But he moved it to UPNOMIX. And in 24 hours, tell me how much money you had again in 24 hours, Peter.
$600.
In 24 hours. In 24 hours, because he moved the money. He became his own bank. And now he in position, he shared it with two people, and he's in a position now to make $10,000 from the same system. Now pay attention to what you're going to hear right now. Then we're going straight into the presentation. Listen to what this man is going to tell you. This guy right here, this guy right here is a politician in the United Kingdom. He's been telling people for years that banks have been robbing us. Pay attention to what you're going to see.
Commissioner, Mr. President, I rise again, I'm afraid, to make the same old hoary speech that I've been making here for several years, and that is, it is my opinion that you do not really understand the concept of banking. All the banks are broke. Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means...
Now let me stop it there. A system called what?
Fractional reserve system.
I just showed you with fractional reserve banking, you take your money, you trade your dollars for hours, and you put your money in the bank, and Bob makes $3,000 off of every 100. And they don't give you a signature on it. And he's telling you that fractional reserve banking is robbing people. Listen to what he's telling them.
That banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal, and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time. And yet governments and central banks do it all the time. Central banks repress the amount of interest that rates are, so we don't have the real cost of money. And yet we blame the real retail banks for manipulating LIBOR. The sheer effrontery of this is quite astonishing. It's central banks that manipulate interest rates, Commissioner. And plus, underneath all this, we talk loosely, in a rather cavalier fashion, do we not, about deposit guarantees. So when banks go broke through their own incompetence and chicanery, the taxpayer picks up the tab. It's theft from the taxpayer. And until we start sending bankers, and I include central bankers and politicians, to prison for this outrage, it will continue.
So banks in a nutshell. That's in a nutshell. So he's been a whistleblower for years. Now, how many people in this room, for the first time in your life, first time you seen how the bank take your money, your $100 and turn $333, turn your 100 to 330? Who in this room that saw that for your first time?
Me.
Who was me?
Steve Herring.
Steve Herring. First time you ever seen that?
Yes, sir.
Now, how did that make you feel? You've been working all your life, you put your money in the bank, and the bank is making $3,333 off of every 100 you have ever put in the bank.
I feel like a fool.
You've been raped financially, haven't you?
And you got that right.
Now, guys, we got a system where we put 300 in, we get 600 out. That's right. And the only thing you do, you can take the money and run with it. It's yours. My daughter got one more person to bring in right now. And she's going to have her $600. Just one more person that go in the system under my daughter, and my daughter going to have $600. This is real. She's going to the same machine. Now, let's go look at the presentation. We're going to the presentation now. All right, let me go right up here. I'm going to find this video real quick, and we're going to do the presentation. And then we'll come back and ask questions. So for our people that just coming in, okay, we're going to let you see exactly the system that we have that allow us to be able to put in $300, get $600 out that we can walk away with. That's yours. You can keep. You don't have to leverage the money. That's your money. But if you bring two people to this system where to present, it puts you in an opportunity to be able to get $10,000 out. So let's look at the video. We're serious about helping people.
Let me tell you, oh my friends, about this joy I'm living in. Let me take the mic, go on and testify how I was dead and then I came to life. No more living in the dark of night. Now everything's alright. I've been changed. I've been saved. Brand new day. I've been changed. I've been changed. Tell me why would I turn back now? There's no end to the love I found. Future's bright and there ain't no doubt. I've been changed. I've been changed. All my heartbreak fades away like a book when you turn the page. Let me take the mic, go on and testify how I was dead and then I came to life. No more living in the dark of night. Now everything's alright. I've been changed. I've been saved. Brand new day. I've been changed. I've been changed. Tell me why would I turn back now? There's no end to the love I found. Future's bright and there ain't no doubt. I've been changed. I've been changed. I've been changed. I put my hands in the air 'cause I know you're there. Your love did something magical. I put my hands in the air 'cause you heard my prayer. Transformation radical. I put my hands in the air 'cause I know you're there. I know it's supernatural. I put my hands
Hey, man, somebody calling me.
in the air 'cause
Hold on a minute.
you heard my prayer.
I can't believe this person's calling me in the middle of my zone. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can stop that.
I've been changed.
Hold on. I don't even know how to get that out of my screen. Hold on a minute. Y'all, can y'all see that on my screen? Y'all see that on my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this person to call me. I can't believe this. I don't know if I can even make that go away. I don't know if I can make that go away. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I can pause this escape for me. I'm sorry for this interruption. All right, hold on. Let's go back and screen share. Bear with me a second. All right, let's go back to the music we just about there.
I've been changed. You know I believe it. Tell me why would I can feel it. There's no end to the love I found. Future's bright and there ain't no doubt. I've been changed. I've been changed. Let me tell you now.
All right. Well, if you're on this call tonight, guess what? There is no turning back now. You're absolutely in the right place tonight. I'd like to welcome everyone to our call. And we've got a lot of guests on the line tonight. So glad that you could all join us. I'd like to welcome a few of you here. If you haven't done so, go ahead and type in your first name. Let us know where you're calling in from. That'll let the other guests know that you are here, and they'll be happy to see you here with us. So I see we've got Robin, welcome from Maryland. I see Valerie, welcome to the call. Let's see, Deloise and Salinga is with us from Brooklyn. Welcome to the call. I see Valerie with us from Florida. Salon is here. I see James from Alta Loma, California. Glad you could join us. Christina from Michigan. We have David and Valerie from Clearwater, Florida. I see Pam from Dallas, Texas. Welcome to the call, Pam. All right, we got Monique with us and when you joined this program, glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get the recording started.
This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome to the call, everyone. My name is Mark. I am so excited to share this information with all of you. Over the next few minutes, we're going to learn about an innovative team building system for personal and business success. So maybe you need some money to pay your house off. You want to send your kids to college. Maybe you want to pay off all your debts, or you want to start a business or fund a nonprofit. You can use this money for any purpose, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to start off. We're going to talk about how the money works, the compensation plan, and what makes this different exactly. Well, first of all, we have a revolving spillover matrix that's very unique. And when you join this program, you will join a community that's already here waiting to help you. And we literally build from the bottom up. It's all about, helping people to get to the next level along with your participation as well. We also have a dual team weekly pay, which is like a residual pay, accumulates every day and is paid out every week. We're going to show you how you can tap into that. In addition to that, you can see how you can get involved with our leverage profit sharing, and then also some very lucrative rank and incentive bonuses. We're going to discuss those as well. So I'd like to welcome all of you to UPNOMIX, and we're going to talk about the company in detail toward the end here, but right now we're going to go ahead and talk about the money. So what does it take to get involved here? $300. One time out of pocket. You never have to go back in your pocket again. There are no auto ships and there are no monthly fees. The entry costs.
Now I want to stop it for a second because I want you to understand. He said $300 one time out your pocket, and you never had to go back in your pocket again. Okay, and that becomes your money. I just want to highlight that.
Earns you a position in our system that will help you generate endless income. And we're going to discuss all of that over the next few slides. In addition to that, the first 25,000 members, we have 15,000 members in the program right now, will be airdrop complimentary tokens that you'll be able to use within our system moving forward. All right, so let's start off talking about the revolving matrix. So we have introduced an infamous and revolutionary revolving spillover matrix, ladies and gentlemen, that is not just proven, but it's also time tested and yields high profitability for partners and associates. All team members make their way to the top of the compensation plan through this revolving matrix system, which makes you earn $10,000 over and over again. This system maximizes your success by helping you capitalize on the efforts of all team members present in the matrices. So this is a true team effort, as you're about to see in a few moments. So now the system consists of the following two matrices, the players matrix and the winners matrix. So let's look at the fundamentals of how the matrix works. So the players matrix has 4 levels, with level 1 as the bottommost level consisting of 8 slots. And there are 4, 2, and 1 slots on level 2, 3, and 4, respectively. The entryway into the system starts with occupying a position at level 1 of the players matrix. When 8 slots of level 1 are filled with the combined team effort of all participating members, the board splits into 2 matrices, and the associates at level 4 exits out to the next matrix, which is the winners matrix. Now, this is the only system in the world that I've seen where all team members actually work together as a single entity to rise through the different levels, helping each other. And when you exit the players matrix, you earn a $600 payout that's credited instantly to your wallet in your back office. So all payouts are paid in USDT, which is a cryptocurrency, a stable coin. You can easily convert into any other cryptocurrency or any fiat currency around the world in a matter of minutes. Now, the thing you want to remember is that you must sponsor at least 2 downline members, either directly or via spillover, in order to exit the winner's matrix. So we call it 2 to 10K. Everybody referring to, guess what? The community explodes, and so does the funding.
Now, I'm going to stop right there for a minute. So when you come into the program, can y'all hear me? Just let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So when you come in the program and you put your 300 in, and the system pushes you to the top, if you want to make the 10,000 to go from the players matrix to go over to the winners matrix, what do you got to do? Keep your 600 and invite 2 people to the system. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. And now you're capable, you put yourself in a position now to go to the winners matrix and make your $10,000. Or you can just walk away with the 600 and never come back. It's just that simple. Now let's keep moving with the presentation.
This is going to enable you to receive that first payout of $600. And of course, you got started with just $300. So once you get that first payout, you've gotten your $300 back, plus you made another $300. So that is phenomenal. Everybody wins in this platform. So now let's talk about how the matrix works and how it moves. So let's talk about that. So we're going to say that you were introduced by Harry, and then you go out and you introduce Kim. Everybody wants to personally refer at least 2 people. That's what makes the program explode. The sooner you can do that, the better. So now, as we mentioned, there are 2 matrices. There is the players matrix and the winners matrix. But what I want you to notice here is that the first 3 levels are filled before you get here, ladies and gentlemen. And these people are incentivized to help fill that next level, which is where you're going to be. So we're literally working together to support each other. So now let's look at how.
I want to point out something before we go any further. He said, when you come in, you already got 7 people in the matrix that's going to help you to fill the bottom line. So you're not working by yourself. By nature of this matrix, 7 people are working on referring 2 people to go to the winners matrix. Okay? And by the people, those 7, bringing in 2, it's going to help you get to the winners matrix. But the 7 people are there waiting for you. So pay attention to how this thing is structured. So 7 people are already in the players matrix, and by them helping you to get your 600, it's going to push you up to the winners matrix if you bring 2 people in as well with the 7 people helping you. And watch this.
How it moves. So again, as I mentioned, we're going to say that Harry refers you, and you're going to take that first slot in the first level that fills from left to right. And then we're going to say that you introduce Jill and 4 others. Why are you going to introduce people? Because you want to accelerate this process. You want to get those rewards, and you want to move forward. So 2 more associates are introduced also by other members who are also present within the matrix.
Now let me show y'all something. Now you came in that spot right there, and as other people do what you did, Harry invited people, Jill invited people, Mike came in, Paige came in, David paid in, Tony paid in, Kay paid in, Pam paid in. When that bottom line filled, guess what happened to Tony? Somebody tell me what happened to Tony. What happened to Tony when that bottom line filled? Anybody know? Tony got $600. Tony got paid his $600. Now, if Tony brought in 2 people, Tony now can go to where? The winners matrix. Y'all got that? Come on, y'all help me.
I got it.
So Tony, now at this point, Tony just made $600. So now what's going to happen to you? You're going to progress up to the point where Tony get. You, like I said, when you come in the bank, if you put 300, they're going to call your back office and tell you, they sent Tony an email saying, Tony, you just got $600. Did everybody understand that? You're going to get an email. Tony got an email saying, you just got $600. You just got paid. You just got paid. So you're going to do the same thing. And when you reach the point, the system, by people coming in from the whole community, pushing you up, when you get to where Tony is, it's going to send you an email saying, you just got paid. That's your $600. Now, if you brought two, you going up. Pay attention to what you're going to see.
So Jill and others that you introduced join the Players Matrix and are placed in your direct referral genealogy. So this is important. Two things are happening at the same time. Members are being placed in your direct referral genealogy and also in the Players Matrix. That referral genealogy is very important because it's going to enable you to speed up the next level of payments in the Winners Matrix, as you're about to see. So the more people you refer to the program, the better for you. Now, when 8 members fill up level 1 of the Players Matrix, the matrix splits into 2 new matrices, and the associated level 4, that's Tom, you can see him at the top right there, he moves to the Winners Matrix and he receives that $600 that we spoke about. So let's take a closer look to make sure you understand exactly how we work together as a team, building from the bottom up to help you achieve success.
Helen, I don't know if this is divine or not, Helen. And Peter, I don't know if this was divine or not, Peter, but they literally got you and Helen on the matrix.
Does that mean money?
That's amazing. Peter and Helen is a part of the presentation. So y'all must have a spiritual connection somewhere, because Peter already got paid, okay? Helen, you must be.
Come in.
Peter, you must be going to, Helen, you must be going to be next. All right, going back to the presentation.
All right.
Along with your help. So first thing I want you to notice is that there are 4 members on that second level there, 2 members on the third, and 1 member on the 4th level. You can also see below those names, you see 2 other names. These are the people that were personally referred by that individual. Now, if you see an asterisk there, that means that was a spillover. Okay, so let's take a closer look at it. New members are introduced by existing members of the Players Matrix. So where do these people come from? They come from the existing members who are participating in the growth of their community. Now, new members enter the matrix from left to right, as I mentioned before, and everybody starts on level 1. So we're going to say that Harry refers you, as you can see on the screen there. But then you go out and you refer Tim. Guess what? Tim is going to follow you left to right. And then we're going to say that Jill is referred by Mary. And we're going to say that you go out and you refer Abby. You want to refer those 2 as soon as possible because it's going to do some amazing things for you. Next, we're going to say that Adam is referred by Tony. And then Linda is referred by Helen. And finally, we have Greg, who's referred by Peter, and then Greg also goes out and refers Dan. Can you see how we're working together to support one another? Absolutely. And when you have 2 members that fall below you, guess what? That qualifies you to receive the $600 payout as you move up through the system. All right. So again, as I mentioned, just to clarify, when members arrive, they fill the matrix left to right on level 1. And the goal is to get to level 4. When the matrix fills up, the level 4 position moves to the Winners Matrix and earns a startup bonus of $600. All right, so now let's talk about the Winners Matrix. When you cycle out of the Players Matrix, you get a position at level 1 of the Winners Matrix following your sponsor. And just like the Players Matrix, the Winners Matrix has the same 4 levels, with the only difference being that a position in the Winners Matrix is achieved only after exiting the Players Matrix. New members cannot join the Winners Matrix directly. And when the matrix fills up, it breaks into 2 new matrices, and the associate level 4 cycles out, earning a mega bonus of $10,000 credited instantly to your online wallet. And that's not all. You get a re-entry into the Winners Matrix for you to earn $10,000 over and over again, enabling you to cycle out monthly, weekly, and even daily. And there is unlimited income potential in this program. So this is life-changing. We have people on the call right now who have earned that $10,000. Some people even today. It's absolutely real. But here's the thing you want to remember. Remember that 2 of your downline members, direct or indirect, must follow you in the Winners Matrix in order to qualify you for a payout. What does that mean? We are all incentivized to help our team members get to the Players Matrix. You are not alone. And when you do your part, refer two or more, and we do our part, guess what? The community explodes, and so does the funding. All right, let's talk about 4 of the main components of these matrices. First is the follow the leader. The follow the leader system ensures that your matrices move as fast as you want by sponsoring the maximum number of people. So what is the maximum? There is no maximum. The minimum is 2, but there is no maximum. You can refer as many people as you want. Your direct downline stay connected to you and keep following you in the winner's matrix, meaning you can cycle faster through those $10,000 payouts because you have referred more people who have also upgraded to the winner's matrix. You also have spillover. We talked about that. Spillover helps you succeed even when you have not sponsored 2 direct referrals in the player's matrix only by allocating members to help you get qualified. For example, a qualified upline in the player's matrix or winner's matrix can choose to provide new members to anyone as a direct spillover. You have the flexibility of auto placement, selecting by the matrix number, allocating the direct spillover. So your team members can literally place people in your team, qualifying you to get the $600. But that can happen in the winner's matrix. In the winner's matrix, you absolutely must personally refer at least 2. Okay, and of course, we talked about that the matrix is going to split. And then here's what happens, the jump over system. The jump over system allows associates who have qualified by personally referring at least 2 members themselves to jump the matrix over the individuals who have not referred anyone or who have only referred 1. So what is this going to do? It's going to speed up your payment to get that $600. And it's also going to enable you to have a team of people who are going to move into that winner's matrix, which is going to enable you to earn that $10,000 even quicker. When all of us come together and we do our part, some amazing things can happen. We call it 2 to 10K, ladies and gentlemen. How many 10K payments would you like to get? All right, so what I'm going to do here is take a few moments and we're going to bring on just a couple of associates to share their testimonies because the program is doing phenomenal. Right now, I just want to go through here and see who we have. I'm going to promote a few people to the host side of the call. Just make sure that you are muted until we call on you. All right, I'm going to go down a little bit more and see who else we have down here that we can bring on to share their testimonies with us. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and let's see. I want to recognize a few more names. And as we get to know you and we get to hear, what you've done, we will give you an opportunity to share your testimony on these calls as well. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so I think we are good for right now. Very good, very good. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I'm going to go on and bring a gentleman on the line by the name of the Bitcoin Man. Now, he's been working with cryptocurrency for quite some time. He's been educating a lot of people doing this, and he is recently joined the program to bring Mr. Earl onto the call. Bitcoin. And Earl, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ms. Mark. I'm really here, Mark. First of all, I want to thank you for your great skills and a great orator that you are. Guys, I'm super happy about this platform of Bitcoin digital currency educator. And this platform, I love it because it allows us to get paid out in cryptocurrency. Now, I really love this platform because it gives everyone a hand up. Not a hand up, but a hand up. And when I saw this platform allowed me personally to be able to take $300 and turn it into $600 from Saturday morning until Monday night, I did it. But I didn't do it because of me. I did it because I brought a great team to this platform. Our team is working together in unity. They're very excited about the platform, the future of the platform, and exactly where it's going to be. So, Mark, thank you for giving me an opportunity. You have any specific questions for me about what I've learned so far?
All right. So things are progressing pretty fast for you. And I know that you've even have some of your family members in that are also helping you to grow the program. And so is anything happening for them thus far?
Yeah. Also, my son got started, and just today, my son reached $600. Okay. He's on his way to college to North Carolina A&T University, and I plugged him in on Saturday. And today he reached the $10,000 level. He got a $600, and he was able to come over to the winners board. Okay, so he'll be going as a freshman at North Carolina A&T University, and he's reaching goals. And this platform, UPNOMIX, is going to help change a lot of kids' life.
That's amazing. So that would be awesome. When he gets that $10,000, that's really going to help out with the school expenses, isn't it?
Man, I'm telling you, these kids, man, when they start learning how to make money with the software in the digital divide, you know, making money on your phone and your laptop is no longer an afterthought. It's no longer an afterthought. Some people are already made $10,000. One of my members that I just shared it with, he hit the winners board before I did. Okay, so guys, this thing is all about people getting plugged in, taking it serious, understand what hyperinflation is, understanding that we're gonna need money very soon, and this platform will put money in the hands of anyone who just set goals and take action. So thank you, Mark, for giving me an opportunity. I look forward to meeting you at the top and Divide very soon.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. All right. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bring my sponsor on, and this is a young lady. We worked together before. We've had tremendous success on the internet. We've seen it all, the good, bad, and the ugly. But one thing about her is that she doesn't quit. She's going to find a way to succeed, to achieve her goals, and to help as many people as she possibly can. Her name is Jeanette. And Jeanette, how are you today?
Mark, I'm fantastic, but I want to ask you, how are you today? Because you made some real accomplishments today. And I am so proud to have you here on this team. It took me a while to get you, but I'm glad you're here. So do you want to tell everybody about your achievements today?
Yes, so I achieved the winners board, and I earned the $10,000, and I did it in 15 days, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
So I went to work when I looked at this. You know, when I first of all, let me tell you the story. So Jeanette called me a few weeks ago and shared with me about the program. I said, well, you know, it sounds all right, but you know, keep me informed. Let me know, you know, how it goes. So she called me back another time, kind of shared it with me. And I said, well, have you earned the $10,000 yet? She said, no, not yet, but it won't be long. I said, well, give me a call when you've earned the $10,000. Well, sure enough, 3 weeks in, she called me. She had earned the $10,000, but not only did she earn it, one of her family members who's also actively working the program, he earned it as well. So she had a very big weekend, and that got my attention. So I got involved and I went to work. And, you know, nothing worthwhile it comes without any work. You have got to work to, you know, achieve your goals. And I knew that. But you need a good platform and a good system to assist you along the way. And I saw that was this. From the moment that I got registered, I saw the quality of the back office and all these various things. I saw the type of leadership that's involved. And I knew that we had something that had legs, and we would be able to do some amazing things and help a lot of people. So just
all right, let me go ahead and unmute. So guys, that's it in a nutshell. You saw the system. You saw that Mark came in, he got plugged in. Mark was skeptical, like a lot of people are. He's a leader. And Mark was working on another project. Mark was a trader, and Mark has his own campaign showing people how to do Forex trading. And he was doing a great campaign. So she was able to say, hey, wake up, Mark. This thing is real. And he told her, he said, well, you go and you do it first. And she went out, she got her $10,000. And she called him back and said, hey, I got me $10,000. He said, you lying. She was like, no, I got it. And then another family member made $10,000. And Mark was like, hey, send me the information. And he went to work. And in 15 days, did y'all hear that? 15 freaking days. The man made $10,000. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unmute, go into the panel and answer some of your questions. And we're gonna be done tonight. And it's all about you getting plugged in and going to that same system, putting 300, getting 600 out. And if you want to elevate and go higher, higher. Everybody say, I want to go higher. Come on, come on, come on. Let me hear y'all say, I want to go higher.
Higher.
I want to go higher. I want to go higher.
I want to
So-
go higher.
Yeah, so
Wanna
what I want people, I want some of you guys to do tonight, I want this to be a little different. I want some of you guys to unmute yourself. I'm gonna start with Ms. Lillian. Ms. Lillian. Ms. Lillian, what would $10,000 next month in 30 days? What would $10,000 do for you and your family, Ms. Lillian? You gotta unmute yourself.
Okay, hello everyone. $10,000 next month. I mean, it would just make a big difference in my life. We're paying bills and I want a house. And, you know, there's a few things that I want. And then I just want to be a blessing to others. I want to be a blessing to my church. So, you know, it would be very helpful. And then I know that this will help me to bring in other people.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you plugged in. You already came in the system, right or wrong?
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. I'm
Okay.
in.
Do you already have your 2 people?
Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm doing posting and stuff. So yes, I'm
Awesome.
working on it.
Well, hopefully soon you bring in your 2 people. You're on your way right now to getting your $600, okay? You're literally on your way to receiving your $600 because you're acting in the system, and when I'll take the 7K and put a side on it. Yeah, so you're actually on your way now to being able to get access to your $10,000. And what I would tell people to do, I mean, your $600, and if you bring 2 with you, I'm pretty sure you better do this, right? And when you bring in 2 people, it's going to put you in a position where you're going to be able to elevate and go up and get positioned for that $10,000. So guys, it's just like I said it earlier. Her money's in the ATM machine right now. And it's going to send her an email. I'm just using that analogy. It's going to send her an email and say, you just got paid $600. Okay. And she's going to have a testimony that she can give. And she's going to be able to show people, I put 300 in and I got out 600. And what y'all think that's going to do for the people she's sharing this with when she can get that testimony?
Exactly. Oh, gonna make them a believer and they gonna want to join.
How many? Hey, Ms. Lillian, do you remember when you was in school? Didn't y'all have something called show and tell?
Exactly. Yes, we did.
So,
show and tell.
Show
And
and tell.
I will be showing and telling.
Awesome. So now, if anybody else in the room that want to tell me, if you want to unmute and tell me what $10,000 would do to you, hit the raise your hand button, and I'll let you speak and say what $10,000 would do for you. Hit the raise your hand button. All right. Let's see. Anybody in here? Peter, you can unmute and you can tell me what $10,000 would do for you if you receive $10,000 in the next 30 days.
Oh, yeah, definitely will help a lot. Pay some credit cards off and bless 5 people to bring them on board. And especially Danka's sister in Europe, she struggled, so help them.
Okay, awesome testimony. You already got your 600, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. You did it in 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay, awesome testimony. So guys, so we got a strategy. Let me share that strategy, and then I'm gonna go to Robert Chandler. We got a strategy where when you get 10,000, if you take $2,400, pay attention to this. If you take $2,400, you're on our team, you get 10,000, and you can either pay it forward for 8 family members, okay, or you can just simply go to the group and say, do you have 8 members that they can put on a list? And Peter literally can pay for 8 people, which is going to push a board through, which is going to help him get back to the $10,000 level quicker. So I got a strategy where if I get 10,000, Helen, I'm going to take 2,400 and put it back in the system to push a board through. Because when I go down to a board, like, let me give y'all an example right now. I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Let me go over to a board real quick. I want y'all to see this. So let's just say that Trish right now, Trish has a board, and Trish trying to get her board filled in. So let me go to UPNOMIX and UPNOMIX, and then I'm gonna come back and let Robert talk about what $10,000 would do for him. Well, I'm gonna show you what our strategy would do for us. I want you to see this live. But we got a strategy, we got our own team strategy, how we can help the people in our community. And we asking all participants on our team if you guys will follow the same system. So now let's just say we go over to Trish's board and we look up Miss Trish's board. Okay, so we got 81 people in our community so far. Okay, now let's go over here and click on direct now, no, board view. And I'm gonna go over and type in Trish 605 because Miss Trish is going to go to that winners board very quick. Now let me explain this real quick because when you start out, you start on the players board. And what you're gonna see when I put Miss Trish in, Trish 605, this gold board is the winners board. Okay, let me just show you before I go over there. This is me right here on the winners board, the $10,000 board. This is my son on the, ooh, my daughter made it, y'all. I didn't even know my daughter had made it. Y'all look over here. Do y'all see this one right here? You see the D?
Yeah, I see it.
Y'all see the D? Let me tell you what that means. I didn't even know it had happened. I didn't even know that had happened. I had no idea. So today, that means my daughter got $600. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? That means that my daughter got $600. And she's on the winners board. I got to call her and let her know she got $600. Okay? So now we looking forward to getting Miss Trish over here. Okay? So if I got somebody I'm gonna refer next, I'm gonna go over and at least try to give her a helping hand and get her over here to this board so she can get $600. Now watch this right here. I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna put in Trish 605. I'm gonna go to her board and we're gonna look at how many more people Miss Trish need right now to get over there. So Miss Trish right now, she needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She needs 6 people, and we can get Miss Trish that $600 because she's been helping a lot of people in our community. Okay, and I already got a guy. Hopefully, he's gonna call me tonight and say, Earl, I'm ready to get started. And if it do, he's gonna go right down here and he's gonna hit that position right there. Okay, hit that position. Now, Miss Trish will only need how many guys? If I put that guy here,
6, 5.
he will only need 5 more. Now, let's say I just got my $10,000. Pay attention when I'm ready to show y'all. If I had just got my $10,000 and I brought in 8 people for $300, I loan them the money, and then when they get, everybody say loan it, and when they get their $600, they pay it back. Come on, y'all help me.
Loan and pay back.
Loan your money, loan it to 6 people and get paid back.
Yeah, when you loan it, they might not have 300 right now, but they ready to do the system. And I loaned them the 300 for 8 people, and then when they get their 600, like my daughter just got her 600, that means they double their money. So I'm giving them the money, and then they're gonna offer my money. They're gonna get an extra 300 for them, and they're gonna be able to pay me my money. Isn't that amazing?
It sure is.
That's amazing. Now look right here. If I had 10,000 right now, I could come here and buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, help 6 people get in. And what's gonna happen to Trish?
She gonna get paid $600.
That's right. And Trish gonna get 600, and then Trish gonna go up here. Let me show y'all. Trish gonna go back to right here. Binary view, board view, right here. Let me go back to board view. Trish gonna go back up here. She's gonna be pushed up to the $10,000 board. And Trish gonna end up being right here beside my daughter. Y'all see that? She'll be on the $10,000 board. She on her way. So now watch this right here. So now look, let's go over here. So now, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, whoa. So now, let me go over. I'm gonna put this in. Trish, watch this right here. I'm gonna show you how to power the system now.
Okay.
All right. Let me Trish 605. Now, Trish don't need 8 people, right? Trish only need, she literally gonna, after tomorrow, she's only gonna need, let's see, 5. So this person gonna come in with me right here. That's gonna leave her 5. So that means I still got 3 people that's gonna help push somebody else board who need 3 people on it. Do you understand the power of that?
Okay.
You see that? So now, also, Peter, how far are you from getting your 10,000 right now? How far are you, Peter? Can you unmute yourself? Peter, are you here?
I am here. I just was in the kitchen. So what you asking?
How are you moving on the $10,000 board? How are you progressing on the $10,000 board?
I am on 2 line.
What's your username?
PT cash flow.
I can look them up real quick. PT cash flow. So now here we go. So Peter, it won't be long, but Peter, do you realize how close you are?
Yes.
So when this board right here closes out here, it's gonna push one. This board is gonna split. Okay. When this board right here board fit up, this person gonna get paid right here. Okay. This person gonna get paid. This guy gonna move up to the top. Okay. And one of these guys gonna move up, either Peter or Maker 00 gonna end up being in this position. Because when this person right here comes out, this person goes up to get their 10,000. Okay. So either Peter.
Earl, that's wrong.
All right, tell me.
That person on top of this, below this one.
Yeah.
That's gonna get paid, and the first one on top of that show where this gonna follow on that board. This one who's gonna pay.
Okay, tell me that one more time, Peter.
That's that crypto. What's this? Crypto man Drew.
Crypto man Drew.
Okay, this is this one, and that's gonna follow the system which board is gonna follow, and he's gonna receive 10,000.
Okay, now this guy right here. This guy right here getting ready to get 10,000 when the board.
He already did.
Oh, this guy already got his 10,000.
Yes, the crypto Drew, he's gonna follow the guy above him on his board. That's show.
Oh, I got it. So what's gonna happen? This guy going to get his 10,000, and these two boards gonna be split. You're gonna be in the receiving seat, and this guy gonna be in the receiving seat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It only show which board he's gonna follow when he cycle out.
That's all right. What's gonna happen is this guy right here gonna get his 10,000. Peter going to the receiving seat, and Maker 0. This board gonna split. Peter gonna go to the Maker's board. To the $10,000 board up top. Then this guy gonna go to the $10,000 board up top. So both of them gonna be in a receiving position. Okay. So Peter, you're real close, bro.
Yeah.
You are real close to getting your 10 grand. That is awesome. So now if Peter pays for 8 people to come back in, Peter will do the same thing that I just showed y'all. And Peter can now help push himself back up to the $10,000 level quicker because he'll help a whole board close. I'm gonna help a whole board close. My son is gonna help a board close. My daughter gonna help a board close. So y'all see how we putting this thing on turbo? Do y'all see that?
Gonna go bananas.
So now think of it this way. Let's go back over to the board that I'm on right now. I want y'all to really see this right here. I'm gonna go back to my board. Pay attention to what we're doing as a team. Pay attention to what we're doing on the team. Now I'm gonna go back to my board because I'm on go. Now, what you're gonna see is I'm enforcing this in my household. So now watch this right here. Peter, let's say Peter bring in 8 people. He loaned them money and they pay him back when he get his 600. Now, my daughter, I'm gonna get my 10,000. I'm right here. Do y'all see that right here? So when this guy get his 10,000, I'm going up to get mine. Y'all see that? This board is gonna split. This board gonna split. This person gonna get paid. This board gonna split. This person gonna have his own board. This person I'm gonna have my own board, and I'm gonna be sitting in the what? In the receiver seat for the 10,000. Now, when I get my 10,000, I'm gonna pay him back and help 8. When my little Earl get his 10,000, he gonna pay back and help 8. When Curtis my daughter get her 10,000, she gonna pay back and help 8. Okay, y'all understanding how that's gonna help our team?
It'll be moving toward perpetual motion.
Yeah, and then let's say Trish come in, and because Trish gonna hit this board, and I know Trish has agreed to pay for 8 people to come in. So guys, we gonna literally put this thing on turbo. Okay? Somebody got some noise. That's Francisco. So we literally gonna be able to put this thing on turbo. Do y'all understand our team strategy? Help me now. Do y'all see what we're gonna be doing?
Yes, indeed.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the power to put this thing on turbo. Because I'm in control of the 3 positions in my household. They're gonna put their 8, they're gonna buy those, they're gonna help 8 people. That's gonna happen. That's 24 people out my house right there. Trish get her 10,000. If she pay to help, 8 people. She good. Peter helped to pay 8 people. Then some of y'all gonna be coming up too. You all do know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is real.
Yeah.
This is real. Now, guys, have been a great pre. Oh, let me go ahead and let Robert Chandler unmute himself. Tell me what $10,000 would do for your financial situation right now. Robert Chandler.
Thank you, Earl. Right now, $10,000 for me would I could leverage that to do a lot of different things.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you see where Tron is supposed to be next year?
Yeah.
At $5 a coin. What if you took $1,000 out of your 10,000? You put 75, you put 2,500 back, it leaves you 7,500, and you just drop $1,000 in Tron and just leave it there. And Tron go between let's say Tron hit $5 next year.
I might have to get off social media.
Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Y'all better pay attention to what I'm teaching. Watch this right here. Let me show you what he's gonna be able to do if he follow what I just suggested, just with his first 10,000. Let me screen share. Let me show y'all something. So I'm gonna go back over here. Let's assume, go to the calculator. Let's assume that out of his, he paid back in 2,500, which gonna leave him 7,500. He take $1,000 now. I want all of y'all, I'm trying to create millionaires on our platform. I want y'all to pay attention because I'm going to show y'all how to make some money. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Y'all down for this?
I'm with you.
I'm with you.
All right, now let me show you something.
We down.
So now,
I'm down.
let's go to the calculator. Let's go to the calculator. All right, and watch this right here. You put in calculator. Now watch what he's gonna be able to do, how to leverage his money. This is what I'm teaching people. When you get the money, you got to know what to do with the money to keep perpetual wealth coming in. So let's say he take $1,000.
That's right.
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna stop with 1,000. I'm gonna buy 2,000 worth of Tron. Now watch this right here. So let's say he take I'm gonna give y'all 2 strategies. You take $1,000 and divide it by the price of Tron right now. Divide it by 0.0. Let's look at the price of Tron. I don't want to give you no false numbers. Let's look at the price of Tron. And we'll put in TRX. I'm trying to teach people how to leverage money in this crypto space. We ain't here to play. We're here to get paid. Now think about if you're making this kind of money.
Amen.
And you leveraging this money, and we still got our ecos. So now Tron right now is 0.056. So let's say you go back over there, and you go to the calculator, and you divide $1,000 by 0.056. 0.056. Nobody's teaching this like me. Watch this rate. Oh, let me do it again. Clear. $1,000 divided by 0.056. Lula, I want you to come up next and give a testimony on what you would do with your 10,000. Guys, he would make $17,857 if Tron hit I'm sorry. If Tron hits $1 and he put $1,000 in Tron, he gonna have 17,857 Tron. If Tron hit $1, that's $18,000. Y'all got that?
Oh, get out of here.
That's gonna be 18,000. He just took 1,000 and just dropped it in Tron. And because Tron gonna go to $1 by the end of next year. I can give you I bet my right arm on that.
All right.
That Tron gonna hit $1 by the end of next year. Now, what if Tron go to $5? Pay attention now. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because I'm giving you some secrets right now. Now, what if Tron goes to $5? This is what he gonna have off of that $1,000 because he just throw it over and just let it sit. Tell me how much money that is.
$89,285.
See now, let me tell y'all a little secret. Y'all better pay attention because I'm gonna show you another strategy. I'm gonna show you one more strategy. Now, let's assume that Robert say, man, that 89,000 looks sexy. Right? And I want to do 2. So now watch this. He do his count. He put $2,000. Look, he got $7,500. If he did 2,000, it would still leave him 5,500. You just making a deposit into your own future. So you take $2,000 and divide it by 0.056. How many Tron is gonna give him? It's gonna give him It's gonna give him 35,000 Tron. If he hit a dollar, this man gonna make $35,000 off of a $2,000 deposit. Y'all got that?
Oh my, wow.
Now let's assume that Tron go to $5 a coin. Y'all better hold on to your seat. Hold on to your seat.
5. Ooh.
Equals how much money? Oh, look at that. How much money are you gonna make?
178,000.
$178,000. Now I don't know who else y'all can follow in UPNOMIX, but I want to be your UPNOMIX representative.
Might just move to Tampa.
All right.
Listen, guys. Hey, Lillian, you see the strategy? Helen, you see the strategy? You see the
I
strategy?
see it. Yes.
This is no joke. We're teaching over here. We didn't come to play. We come to get you some money. You a quarter. $178,000 is close to 200 grand. If he dropped, hold on, let me go a little further. Thank you, Jesus. Let me go a little further. Now I want y'all to pay attention. Pay attention.
Okay.
Because the Holy Spirit just gave me something. Let me go back. Let me go back.
Okay.
Let me go back. Now,
Thank you,
Robert. Now check this out, Robert. If you take 3 G's, just 3,000. I'm gonna show you something. Because Lord just showed me this. I wasn't even expecting this. You take 3,000 and divide it by the price of Tron right now. 0.56. This is how many Tron you're gonna have. Bam. You're gonna have 53,571 dollars. And look, I was going to say that Robert with $2,000 that he was literally leveraging in Tron and make $250,000, close to $250,000. Then the Holy Spirit gave me the number that quick.
Okay.
The Holy Spirit gave it to me that quick. Now watch this right here. Now that's 53,000 Tron. If it hit a dollar, how much money you gonna make?
53,000.
If it hit $5, pay attention. Pay attention. That's with $3,000. He still got 40. He still got $500 left out of his 7,500. Y'all got me? All right, now watch this right here. Times 5. Pay attention. How much money Robert got?
Over $250,000.
Come on, Lula. Come on, Lula. Come on, Lula. Come on, Lula.
267,000.
We didn't come here to play. We didn't come here to play.
$3,000. Wow.
$3,000 if you're listening tonight.
Well, that's not all he'll have because he'll still be cycling in UPNOMIX, right?
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Coming around again.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So listen. So if y'all listen to what I'm teaching, if Robert mess around here and get a nut, he dropped 2,500 to help the team. He dropped 2,500 to help the team. Francisco, I see you sucking it all up. He dropped 2,500 to help the team. Then he dropped in his own bank. Everybody say my own Tron bank. Let me hear y'all say my own Tron bank.
My
own Tron bank. Your own. He dropped 3,000 in his Tron bank, right? Which is he waiting for Tron to hit $5 a coin. That's $250,000.
Okay.
And then he cycling get another 10 grand. He cycling get another 10 grand.
Okay.
Come on now, I'm just about done with this. I'm about done for tonight. If he get his second, he get his second $7,500. And he duplicate what he just did. He give 2,500 back to the community and leave him 7,500. He drop another 3,000 in the Tron. Do you know he's at $500,000 just with Tron alone?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's awesome.
Let's rock
That's
and roll.
awesome.
I'm done.
Yeah, so let's do this.
Let's rock and roll. Ready to make that money. Ready to make that money.
I want a house.
You got look, your house is waiting on you. Listen to me. I love y'all.
Right.
I love y'all. And
love you too.
And you know, we're gonna live our best life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And living your best life is based on how many people you can help.
That's right.
Did y'all hear what I just said?
The more you give, the more he give to you.
In our system, this system says, I keep telling you, I've been telling y'all ever since we started our journey with Tron. I told you the more Tron you give away, the more Tron you're gonna receive. All right. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all that. So I'm telling you right now, the more people you help with this program, when you get your 10 grand, see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want everybody to commit.
That's right. I'm committed.
If God's gonna send an angel, very God. If God's gonna send an angel, to help you with your stuff.
All right.
You can
That's
talk
right.
to them. You can call them on the phone. You can call me on Zoom. You can call me any way you want to get to me. But if God sends an angel, somebody got some noise in the background, and you get blessed, how you not gonna go and bless somebody? How you not gonna go and bless your neighbor the same way that God sent an angel to bless you?
Amen. That's right.
Channel of blessings off.
And see, my thing, Earl, is when I get to that 10,000,
yeah,
I don't mind helping other people. But
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
This Trish.
Come on, girl.
Trish.
I don't mind helping nobody, but you got to show me you're willing to help yourself.
That's right. Come on, say it again.
You understand? I don't mind helping nobody, but you got to be willing to help yourself. If you don't have one person yourself, I'm not gonna help you.
That's all right. That's fair. That's fair. So guys, we trying to tell you, we trying to help you, but you got to help yourself, because listen, I've seen so many people come to the table. When we start building that list of 8 people, she's saying she wants you to put some skin in the game and bring at least one person with you. So look, the system says that if you do you and bring 2, you can get that 10,000. And if we're gonna give you the money out of the money we earn, Robert said he's gonna give, Trish said she's gonna give, at least bring one of your friends to the table, because I'm gonna tell you, that's a very selfish spirit.
Well, you want to sow into good ground.
Yeah.
You don't want to just right.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I've been sowing ever since I've been into UPNOMIX. I done signed up at least that I could have had for myself at least about 8 or 9 people.
Come on.
Okay. So, but I gave those people away. I kept 2 and I gave the rest of them away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just like I told my team, as a matter of fact, we had a meeting last night. We had a Zoom last night, and we played that video Mark had. We had a new person on last night.
Come on.
That Francisco had. And that person, hopefully he's gonna join the team.
Woo!
Okay. So just like I told my team, you got to at least have one person in order for me to help you.
That's awesome.
That's right.
That's awesome. Because now think about what Trish's saying. If we're gonna pay for 8 and each person per run, you know that's 16. Y'all got that? Y'all got that?
That's it.
That's 16. That's true. So what's that gonna do? That's gonna help you get to your 10,000 quicker.
Even faster. Yes.
That's real stuff. So now we bringing 16 people in that can give back to the community. Y'all, I hope y'all understanding that.
Yeah. Like I say, my motto is: you bring one, I don't mind helping you. You don't bring none, I go to the next person.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, anybody else in here that want to give a testimony on how $10,000 could change something for you right now? Because you got to speak it. You got to speak it. You can't don't be sitting back in the closet. Well, if God bless you with $10,000 right now, what would $10,000 do for you? Somebody unmute yourself and tell me what it would do.
Change my leveraging. That's what it would do for me.
Tell me again, Helen. Tell them again.
Because I would leverage it. My first mentor always told me that you need at least 10 streams of income. So $10,000, that's $1,000 a stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
But that would come after the second $10,000, because the first $10,000 would basically go to building. I like perpetual movement. I don't want to see it move once a month. I want to see my money grow once a week, once a day, and just keep on moving. All right. And it's possible. You have to broaden your thinking. That little bitty thinking, I don't have that.
Come on, girl.
I think on the basis of everyday money. The banks make money every day. I should make money every day.
Preach.
The door is open now. This is unprecedented times. for us to get that ball rolling. Okay,
Yeah.
just keep it rolling, keep it building, keep it rolling, keep it moving, and it would be perpetual if
Come on, girl.
everybody on this team, like you said, put in how much back in?
We buy 8 positions
24.
back in, that close out a whole board instantly.
Okay.
And if somebody may need 3, we got 8 positions. Somebody may need 3, and somebody may need 5, and we can close out 2 boards.
Okay. All right. And that would continue. If you continue doing that, that would continue to the boards are perpetual. Somebody on our team would cycle every day, every hour. It's just no limit.
Oh, Miss Helen, you preaching, girl.
Right. And not even to add with that is just like the call today, Amir and his team and Mark team. It's like they work together and look how fast they got to their goal and what they want to accomplish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Scared money can't make no money.
You're breaking up a little bit, Trish.
And I'm done.
Thank you, Miss Helen. Miss Helen.
Uh-huh.
I just want to thank you for your inspiration that you brought to this team, and I'm glad that that Stephen reached out to you because this is our season, Miss Helen.
Amen.
This is our season.
Amen. Amen.
So guys,
look,
go ahead, Helen.
Scared money can't make no money. You holding on to a little bit of money. No, I can't spend this money, but it's not bearing any fruit. So what you holding on to it for? When it's gone anyway. Yeah. And when you pinch and pinch and pinch, you look up and you broke. Yeah. With nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
All right.
So now I'm done for real now.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Helen. Anybody else in here want to tell us what you would do with your 10,000? Because listen, it's not about just me. It's about teamwork made the dream work. So if you want to, Lulu, what you gonna be able to do with your 10,000?
I would leverage the first 5, and the second 5 would go to a room and board for college for Hannah.
Wow. Yeah. Loretta said she accepted. This is going to be a wealth transfer. It is ours. Guys, let me tell you something. When I tell you, hold on a minute. Let me do this screen share again. Let me screen share. When I tell you, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
The bank is open.
All right.
The bank is open.
And the rest, Earl.
Huh?
You've been saying that, but it's you said that to call it for at least about a year and a half ago. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
It has manifested.
Yeah. And the power's in the crowd. Y'all keep paying your light bill, your water bill, your cable. This is what you're doing for your cell phone company every month right here. This is what you're doing for your light bill company every month right here. This is what you're doing for your cable company every month. This is what you're doing for your Geico. This is what you're doing for your Allstate. This is what you're doing for your USAA. This is what you're doing for the property taxes, where you go pay your property taxes on your house every year, and you're not getting nothing back from them. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. You out here taking your money, put it into a non-community reinvestment hole where they taking all of this money and they laughing in our faces. This is real. This is what's happening. Listen to me. I want you to look at that stack of money. Guys, we paying $596 million a day. 10,291,666 people made a cell phone payment a day. 10,291,666 people in the U.S. made a cell phone payment a day in average of $58. We're paying $596 million a day in cell phone bills, $17 billion a month. That's what's happening every month, and the telephone company is not doing no community reinvestment. And you know why they don't do it? Because you don't require them to do it. So now we got a system. And when we start making this money, this perpetual money that Miss Helen will start saying, and we now can create systems and start our own journey. These companies we can qualify these companies. We can tell that we can all go to Geico and we can tell Allstate, we can tell USAA, we can tell the Journal, unless you give us a accident forgiveness policy, just like Allstate did. We're not spending our money with you no more with your insurance. Allstate is the only company that'll give you say your $1,000 deductible if you have an accident and you got a good driving record. Why are you doing business with Geico? Somebody help me. Why are you doing business with Geico? Geico don't have a community or accident forgiveness program. Why are you doing business with the Journal when the Journal is not giving you, you're saving you $1,000 deductible? Come on, can somebody please help me?
I don't know. I dropped Geico.
So Allstate,
The General cheap and quick.
Say that again.
The General is cheap and quick.
Hey, but he ain't helping you with your accident forgiveness. When you wreck that car, that's when you need the money.
Or when somebody hits you and it's not your fault and you still have to pay something.
That's right. You need listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When we start this journey and build this global community, we're working on that database right now with the program. When we build this global company, as we bring these members in, you get your tri-pack. Everybody who bring in two, you're gonna have your tri-pack. You go into a database with you and your two. Just know what I'm talking about. Okay? You go into a database where you're gonna be ready to go to war to get money in that database, because you getting your tri-pack right here. Y'all got me? Now, in our database, it's not gonna cost you nothing to be in our database. But as we lock arms, I talked to a guy in Turkey that's ready to go to become a member of the Change Network, with people coming in for free, so we can create a global community of people, like-minded people. And we're gonna qualify companies instead of companies qualifying us. And when we go over there, we're gonna make, like Helen said, perpetual money overnight, because we all gonna be connected. We all gonna have our tri-pack, and we're gonna turn the world upside down. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Wow. Yes.
Hey Earl.
Yeah.
Hey Earl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me tonight. It's Trish.
Yeah.
We was out, we just coming back in. And I met with some of my team members. We went to a restaurant and I met this young guy. He was our waitress. I say, have you ever thought about making extra money? He said, of course. I say, well, how about if you turn $300 into $600? He said, oh, I would love that, right? I say, how about this? I say, if you bring 6 people in, I'll pay for 2. I'll pay for you and somebody else. You bring 6 in.
Wow.
That is ready to get started.
Wow.
He said, I will call you tomorrow. I say, when you call me tomorrow, make sure the people that you have is ready to get started.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I ain't playing.
Goodness.
I'm not playing.
Whew, girl, you gonna get your stuff.
He was telling me about his mom, say his mom had cancer, and he was just telling me a story about his mom and stuff. I say, you can change that. I say, God has just blessed you with an opportunity to change all that.
Come on, girl.
I say, it's up to you to accept that. When somebody offering you an opportunity and willing to pay for it for you, and if you don't take it, that's your blessing that you just missed.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
That's true.
That's it. I keep telling y'all, God sent people. God sent people in your midst. And when God sent people in your midst, they're sent to be a blessing to you. But see, let me tell you what happened to people. Let me show y'all something. Y'all pay attention when we're ready to show y'all. Let me show you how media and social media get us so off kilter that we are controlled by media. Let me show you this real quick. I'm gonna escape this right here. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go to Google. And I'm gonna pull up something.
I'm finna let Beverly off. I'm finna go home, so I might log in on my. So you let me in, Earl.
All right, no problem. Let me know. All right, so I'm
Trish,
going
I'm
to
driving, but I'm not go to bed till I get with you tonight.
Awesome.
All right, I'm on my way home now.
Okay, so Lula, you coming in tonight? Okay, awesome.
Track meets over, so I can finally have a moment to talk to Trish.
Wow. Let's see.
Earl,
Okay.
I have to go, sorry.
Thank you.
Thanks for the presentation and good night, everybody.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy
Oh
it?
yeah, great, awesome call.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Now, I'm going to do this real
night.
quick. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do this real quick. See, let me tell you what y'all problem is. Can everybody see my screen?
All right.
Yes.
Good night.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show it to you. And I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done. So now I want y'all to take a look at this right here. All right,
Okay, all right.
All right, Beverly. We'll see you soon, Beverly.
Okay.
We
I'm
love you,
drunk.
girl. We love you.
Angels.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, guys, I want y'all to see this right here. So what the problem with the average person is that when you think of an angel, this is what you're thinking about over here in the blue and white. Y'all see that? In the blue and white.
Okay.
And God is sending angels in your midst every day to help move your mountains. And that angel do not look like this.
Okay.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Let me go back. I'm trying to show y'all something. I'm trying to teach tonight because media got you fooled.
All right.
Media got you fooled because I'm gonna show you what the angels look like. I'm gonna show you what real angels look like right now. All right, right here. I turned my camera on. If you up here, turn your camera on. The ones who can turn your camera on, turn your cameras on. The ones that's capable of turning your camera. Francisco is an angel. Let's go forward. Come on, come on, come on. Robert is an angel that can help his neighbor right now. Somebody else, turn your camera on. Lula Smith is an angel. This MB right here, Marta, is an angel. Reginald is an angel. And you looking for that blue and white to come knock on your front door. That ain't gonna happen because they got you distracted. They got you distracted, okay? And you looking for that white cloud to come down to your front door when angels are turning your doorknob every day, and because media got you distracted, you're looking for that blue and white, and that's not gonna happen. Y'all with me? Are y'all with me? The Franciscos, the Maria, Reginald, Lula, Trish, Lillian, Loretta, Dorothy, Danka, Peter, we already here. Helen, we already here.
Yeah.
Lula Smith, we already here.
Angels.
We got to go and get the community.
Yeah.
That's right.
The angels are already, we telling you what we're gonna do for you. But you still looking up in the sky for this. And God already sent a person that can talk to, who you can see and touch, and you're looking for a cloud.
Right.
Because of media. We're in the Zoom room with you right now. We're literally in the Zoom. We're telling you what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're telling you what we're gonna do. And you still looking up in the sky for a cloud, a blue and white cloud. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. Because I know God is blessing, using me to bless people. I know God is using me to bless people. Every freaking day, I'm blessing somebody. I'm doing something to help somebody. And I told you, go to Exodus 23:20 and read, please. The real angels is people helping you get your stuff done. Right? You got to change your mindset,
That's right.
guys. You got to change. They right here, the powers in the crowd. Barack Obama said the real entrepreneurs in the United States of America is not big corporations. It's private people in the private sector coming together and choosing to be their own bank and become their own entrepreneurs. The powers in the people.
Right. And another thing, Earl, is I brought my sister in, and I want her to be a testimony of this program work.
Yes.
She didn't even know I brought her in. I paid for her.
Yeah.
Simply reason because I want her to see that this program works to where she could share it with somebody. She was on the call the other night, and she liked the call, and she said, I'm gonna share it with one of my co-workers on Monday.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So I want her to see that this program works. Matter of fact, after I get my $600, she will be getting hers. She right behind me.
Come on, girl.
Okay. So I want her to go out and tell the world about, okay, this program does work.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
Wow. Well, guys, so I want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank Trish for having the foresight and the mindsight to be able to do her own, to be a team leader, and to take Mark Hammond. Listen to me, guys, because everything we're doing is duplicatable. Francisco, you can speak Spanish.
Okay.
Trish, I want you to work with Francisco.
Thank you. Yes, I will.
And I want Francisco to be able to take that video and be able to put that video in front of Spanish-speaking people too, and maybe convert it. Get Mark's video and do your own video and put that Spanish video in front of people.
Got you.
You can put that video in front of anybody on demand, like I did tonight. Y'all see what I did tonight with Mark Hammond? I put Mark to work.
That's right.
That's how we did last night. That's how we did. It was about 11 o'clock last night when we got on after that call, and we got on our own team Zoom.
Come on, girl.
And we played that video because Francisco had a person to come on. That person was on that video, on that Zoom last night.
That's what I call team leadership and teamwork. So listen, I'm coming over to your board tomorrow, and this one guy I'm signing up over there, and I'm gonna put my wife over there with you. She don't even know it. So you ready to get your $600.
Amen. Amen.
So the Bitcoin queen coming over there.
Somebody.
Yeah. I'm gonna bless my wife with so she can get 10,000. Okay. So guys, I hope y'all feeling what's going on in this room. I hope y'all feeling what's going on in this room, because it's pure angels up in here. Y'all hear me?
And you know what, Earl? Let me say something. This is the last time I'm gonna interrupt. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be the leader that God calls me to be. You know, I didn't know I had this leader in me until I came on this here platform.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Okay. So you had the opportunity to just make me host.
Come on.
Co-host of people that I never did this before. I never did this before.
Come on
now.
Because I didn't have that opportunity.
Awesome.
You didn't have nothing you believed in.
Yeah.
You know?
And
so
God,
now,
but keep going, Trish.
Yeah, so now that I got that opportunity, I know what I have now, and I could be able to share it with other people.
Wow. So guys, Trish is giving a testimony, because like I told y'all, when I play that video, I really want y'all to get this. When I play that video, and next time I do a Zoom, the first thing I'm gonna do is play that video, because when I play that video where there's 40 million women in America, listen to me carefully now, working from paycheck to paycheck. Maria Shriver and Oprah Winfrey talk about it. And they show Katrina Gilbert. And Katrina is doing everything she can to provide for her family. That was my mama. That was my mama. And all that she needed was somebody to give her a push, like Les Brown said. Somebody to give her a little coaching. Somebody to just take her by her hand and let their greatness shine. And that's what Trish is saying. There are 40 million women living from paycheck to paycheck, and most of them just need a platform. They just need a system to be themselves and rise above. I've been on so many platforms where leaders, it was all about the leaders. And they didn't recognize the gift of the people who put them in their position. That's total ungratefulness. It's gifts in all of us. It's gifts in all of us. Okay. And sometimes all they need is that little coaching. All they need is that little push. All they need is that little inspiration to go to their next level. And that's the testimony that Trish is giving. We got more leaders in here that's gonna rise up and take responsibility. Just like Anthony. Anthony helped us with Tron Moon. And Tron Moon is going through some struggles, but at least he stepped into a leadership position, and he's teaching us. He's teaching us about risk management. He's talking risk management. He's teaching us about platforms, how we can go and discern platforms. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all hear me? This is real stuff. And I'm gonna tell you something. I go to sleep every night thinking about y'all. I go to sleep with y'all and I wake up with y'all. And I'm thinking, how can we get the next leader to the top? That's what I'm thinking. Because it's not about me. Because my numbers, my numbers coming. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave something back, just like Martin Luther King, where people can remember. They say that Bitcoin man was something. That Bitcoin man helped me get. Did y'all see how? Did you see how I just showed Robert how to get $500,000? Did y'all see how I just showed him how to take this money and make $500,000? I showed everybody on this platform. I showed everybody on this platform how to take this money and literally become a half of a millionaire with just one $10,000 payout. And if you go up, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you go over there and put $6,000 in, you done. If you take $6,000 and you go over there and buy a Tron and hold on to it, let me tell you something. If you listen to me carefully, if you took 6,000, if 3,000 would get you $500,000, 6,000 will get you $1 million over Tron. And the only thing you gotta do is hold on to it. And you're done. You're done. That's it. Trish did it with V-Chain. I told Trish to do it with V-Chain. And she did it. And she made thousands upon thousands of dollars with her V-Chain, and V-Chain ain't done yet. But I'm telling you, Tron gonna become between $1 and $5. When Bitcoin go back and hit that 65,000 or that 100,000, Tron gonna hit $1. And if it break $1, it breaks resistance at $1, it's gonna be hard to stop it from hitting $5. It's gonna be some happy folks up in this room.
Tron, okay.
Fun. We
that V-Chain was good to me.
Say it again, Trish.
That V-Chain was good to me. I said that V-Chain was good to me.
No,
Hey Trish, unmute yourself, baby. You follow the leader and you put your money where I told you, and tell them how the type of decisions you've been able to make about leveraging your money, because you follow the system and you put the money where I counseled you on doing it. But tell them after you put the money there, tell them in the last 12 months, the type of decisions you've been able to make because you did that. Explain it to them.
Well, because I did that, I use profit off my Bitcoin and buy 2 Ethereum. And whatever coins that was coming up that I had, like dog coin and other coins, I had some profit that I could use off my V-Chain into getting other coins. But most of all, I did like two Ethereum, and at that time it was like 1,600. I had it on BitTrue, and I moved it over to Atomic Wallet, and I made like $1,600 profit just because I moved it.
You arbitraged it.
Yeah. Yeah, you look at one exchange and see how much the coin is on that exchange. If it's lower than it is on the other exchange, just change it over to the other exchange, and that's extra money that you have by exchanging.
And see, guys, the whole power of what I'm trying to teach is, the whole thing I'm trying to teach is this: once you get money and you move some of your money and put it in the right place, when opportunity comes, you're gonna have a reserve that's gonna allow you to make certain decisions. I was speaking with a man today, a real estate agent, and I told that real estate agent to his face, I said, if you want to turn 100,000 into 200,000 within the next 90 days, I can show you how to do it. He said, Earl, what you just say to me? I said, if you want to turn 100,000 into 200,000 in the next 90 days, I can show you how to do it. I said, if you want to turn 10,000 into 20,000, I can show you how to do it. If you want to turn 50,000 into 100,000, I can show you how to do it. And I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing I told him. And I'm gonna close this thing out for the night for those who listening. And I'm gonna show you where to put the money. I'm gonna show you where to put the money. I'm gonna show you real quick where to put the money. Anybody who watching this on YouTube, I don't care. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Anybody that's gonna watch this on YouTube, I'm gonna show you how to turn $1 million into 2 million and with one coin, if you listen to me right now. All right, RSR, I'm going there right now. And I'm gonna show you how to turn $1 million into 2 million. Now, this thing was at 1.7 the other day, it's at 2.4. So it done went from 1.7 to 2.4. So it already increased. It's just, when it hit 3.4, it's gonna be double. Now I'm trying to tell you, if you put in 10,000 right here, as soon as it hit 4.8, you just made $20,000. Y'all heard what I just said? Y'all heard what I just said?
Okay.
Yeah. That's 2 cents going to 4 cents. When 2 cents go to 4 cents, if you put 100 grand in this coin, you're gonna turn 100 grand into $200,000. If you put $1 million, listen to me out there on YouTube. Hear me. It's the Bitcoin man talking to you. I will promise you that within the next 90 days, if you take that $1 million and put it over here, that your million are gonna turn into 2 million. You take 100,000, your 100,000 gonna turn into 200,000 if you put the money away. Because this coin, this gonna go to 4 cents, 4.8 within the next 90 days. You're gonna double your money. You're gonna double your money with zero rights token. It's gonna happen. Okay, so that's something I'm giving back to the community. So just like Trish took her money, put it in VChain. You got $1,000 sitting around, drop it in an RSR. Just wait. Just wait. It's gonna hit 4. It's gonna go to 5 cents. If it hit 5 cents, you done made more than what? 100% on your money. You doubled your money. At 4.8, you doubled your money. We're talking something going from 2 cents to 5 cents, and you double your money. I don't care if you put 10 million in here. If you put 10 million in here, when this joker hit 5 cents, you just made $20 million.
Wow.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you what I have learned in this industry. When I say I know how to make money, I know how to make money.
Okay.
I'm not lying to you. This is it. I'm done. Guys, I love you. I want to thank everybody for coming to the call tonight. We're gonna be doing our own. We're gonna be doing more. We're gonna do Mark. When Mark is off, we working. Y'all got that?
Okay.
When Mark is not presenting, we're gonna leverage the days that he off. We're putting him back in front of people.
Okay.
All right.
Grow our team. Grow our team.
He's working to. He's gonna be on tomorrow. Is this the same link that he sent out before?
So he said he's gonna do something tomorrow too?
That's what he said.
Okay, what time did he say?
Let me see. I think I took a screenshot of it. Let me see.
7 p.m. So Loretta says 7 p.m.
Okay.
Loretta says 7 p.m. So now, 7 p.m. y'all can be back at 2 to 10K, 2 to 20K. Is it 2 to 20K?
I'll put it in the 2 to 10K chat room.
Who?
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna look something up for 1 second. I'm gonna look up something.
If he wants to sleep.
Hold on a minute. It's 2 to 10 to 20K.live. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure I'm giving, because I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I want people out there to see this. So guys, if you're out there and you want to be a part of this dynamic team and you see this on YouTube and you want to join this family, because we love each other. The angels are here to bless you. We're ready to lift you up. I want you to be able to go to, hold on, I'm ready to tell you, this website tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's 2 to 10K.live. That's the number 2. Let me go over here. Y'all wait. I'm gonna do this because I want the people on YouTube to be able to see this. Y'all bear with me for 1 second because I want the people on YouTube to see it. All right, I got to do something in order for them to see it. Bear with me 1 second. I'm bringing up my screen share. Bear with me 1 second. I'm doing something so we can invite people to our team. All right, y'all bear with me. Now, if you out there on YouTube, let me screen share. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can see. Wait a minute, let me see. Let me know if you're gonna be able to see can y'all see my screen? Y'all see my screen? I'm gonna document. All right, now, if you out there on YouTube and you heard this Zoom tonight, and you out there and you struggling and you want to be a part of something different, you want to be a part of a team called the Change Network in UPNOMIX. We're the change that we change our lives over here. If you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is go to tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, www.to 10K.live. That's it. Go to 2 to 10. Can y'all see that on my screen?
Yes.
Y'all can see it? Can y'all see it? All right, let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. All right, let me make it bigger. I want people to, I don't want people to struggle to see it. I want them to be able to see it. I want them to be able to see it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, right here. I want you to be able to see it. Now, you go to 10 to 10K. Now, I'm also setting up a hotline for our team. So our hotline number for our team is 919-307-1839. That's a hotline. And it's 1839. Let's put 1839. And when you dial that number, I'm gonna answer that number. That's my Google voice number. And when that number dial, I will know that you want to join UPNOMIX. Couldn't hear you. I'll know that when this phone rings on my phone and I see 307-1839, I know that you calling, and I'm gonna answer that phone to get you started. So if you want to be a part of this family environment, and you see this on YouTube, that's all you got to do is go there, and we're gonna bless you. Now, also, let me show you something. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something. Let me stop screen sharing here. Let's stop this one. Let me go here. I already put something together for us. Let me just save this. Save this. Okay. Choose. Okay. I can come back to that later on. Now let me just do this. I can't. Okay. Choose file. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over to Campbell. Go over to Campbell. So I want you to see our team. Campbell, right here. I want you to see our team and who we are. I want you to see who we are, because I don't want you to be mistaken when you're on YouTube and you see this. I want you to know that this is the Change Network. This is us. This is our team right here. Hold on. This is us. It's called the Change Network team. Y'all let me know if y'all see the screen. Y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Change Network team get paid in USDT. We'll show you how to put 300, get your $600 out, bring 2 of your neighbors, and make 10,000 through our system. And our team, this is for our team. It's called the Change Network team. And you call that number 919-307-1839, and somebody's gonna answer the phone and get you started. Okay. All right, I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all. And remember this. Remember this. If nobody else in this world love you, the Bitcoin man do. I want to thank everybody for coming on, and let's grow our team. No, it's no time to sleep right now. It's time to bless. The angels of the Change Network, we ready to go to work. The question is, are you ready to receive the blessing that we willing to serve? We're willing to see it. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.